Thank you very much to our MC Stephen Barker. I am your host and voice of Rumble Wrestling. Welcome back to the Rumble Wrestling TV YouTube channel. Referee Matt Wilson in place for this one fall to a finish singles contest. Although it doesn't look like a singles contest right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron Nix, joining you for this ride alongside Mask Skull number 1, who is one of the official competitors, is of course everyone's favourite idiot, Adam Mansfield. Muscles Mansfield by name, and Muscles Mansfield by nature, it would seem, in the corner of the Mask Skull number 1. And he is facing a very exciting debutant here at Rumble Wrestling. The crazy mofo himself, Ikaze from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Rumble Wrestling, young man. Full of charisma, full of energy. Originally from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Now residing in Dimension X. Can Ikaze overcome a rather unique opponent here in the Mask Skull? Oh, and a little bit sneaky there, sneaking up behind the Mask Skull, getting a taste of his own medicine. The Mask Skulls have wreaked havoc at Rumble Wrestling for a number of months now, but this is the first time that we've seen Adam Mansfield aligning himself with them, and Ikaze has to be careful. Adam Mansfield might appear to be one of the bigger idiots in town, but he actually is incredibly cerebral, Muscles Mansfield, and he knows exactly what he's doing there. And here we go, Ikaze going to work, showing off why he's such a well-travelled individual. A beautiful headlock takeover there. You may not necessarily be familiar with Ikaze, but almost 20 years in the business, this young man has plied his trade. This is his UK World Tour that he's participating in, trained by Lance Storm and the legendary Rowdy Roddy Piper. So you know he's got the pedigree, he's got the skills, and he's also got the experience to match. He's going to need every bit of that. Comes in with a beautiful shoulder block, just checks Mask Skull right out of the ring. And that's the advantage that Mask Skull has in this matchup. He has Adam Mansfield to direct him, to give him that advice. Which means that Ikaze is going to have his head on a swivel, because you've got to believe at some point Adam Mansfield is going to make his presence known in this one-on-one contest. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, just like our last matchup, the winner of this contest will head to a triple threat match later this evening to face two other individuals for the chance to win the Ashford Cup and a purse of £500. And as everybody knows in this business, money talks. Adam Mansfield knows a little bit about money. He's accrued quite a bit of wealth in his 30 years in the business. It says a lot when Ikaze's 20 years in the business. There's no match for Adam Mansfield's experience. However, the ability of this young man, an individual who's appeared at Ring of Honor and TNA. He's well travelled. He's been on the big national TV scale level of wrestling. And now here he is at Rumble Wrestling TV in Ashford, Kent, in the Style Centre, battling Mask Skull number 1. Beautiful roll through technique there, and the cartwheel to escape that wrist lock. Looks to be in absolutely phenomenal condition. Goes at about 210 pounds. But don't be fooled, he has extreme athleticism. The fact that this young man from Canada has been taken a liking to by the likes of Bret Hart and Harry Smith speaks volumes. Of course, the legendary, all-time great, arguably the greatest wrestler to ever come out of Canada, Bret the Hitman Hart. And that speaks volumes about Ikaze's pedigree. He's going to need every bit of that. Escape from the Mask Skull, and wow, every bit of that flying shoulder block just tackling Ikaze to the floor. And now looking to pick up the pace, but Ikaze counts with a leapfrog and a drop kick of his own and a kip up right there. That's athleticism we were talking about. That's what brought him to the dance. And there we go. Adam Mansfield already getting involved, distracting him, and now Ikaze managing to back off the Mask Skull for a moment, but again Adam Mansfield paying dividends at ringside, and now a suplex from the Mask Skull takes over Ikaze.
Always a winner, always thinking. Look at that, he's on top now, eh?
Adam Mansfield just enjoying himself a little bit too much at ringside, as to be said. This is one fall to a finish. Disqualifications are in place, and referee Matt Wilson can exercise that. Now that seems to fire up Ikaze and just lifts the t-shirt over the already, frankly, very ugly masked skull. What do you think he's wearing a skull? Just a knife edge chop in the corner, and once again, tearing at the skin on the chest of masked skull. And Adam Mansfield, not impressed with that whatsoever. The Irish whip into the corner, and Kamikaze builds on a head of steam. Head off the turnbuckle, though. Masked skull gets out of dodge and now just drives the point of that elbow into the back of Kamikaze's head. There's nothing fancy about that. Where the masked skulls go, carnage follows. Just a stiff left lariat there. And a cover, but just a 1 count. Adam Mansfield watching on with great intrigue. I wonder how much of a cut of the £500 he's going to get if the masked skull makes the triple threat and wins it later on. Now just burying that claw, and now looking to, look at that, a modified chicken wing approach there by the masked skull. Lovely technique, the torque there, the ability to just wrench away at the neck while also hyperextending the left shoulder. Kamikaze does have a size advantage here and a power advantage, and look at that. Matt Smith, not aware of the fact that the masked skull had an absolute hand of hair there to help bring Kamikaze back down to the canvas, utilising those dreadlocks that are available to him, and of course he will utilise every single bit of opportunity he has to take advantage of his opponent. That is Mansfield doing on the outside. He's holding a towel, he's looking on closely. I very much doubt it's for washing down and drying up. Masked skull back into the cover once again. That's 2 count. Adam Mansfield remonstrating with Matt Smith right now, referee Matt Smith, and now he's up on the apron, distracting the referee, and in the meantime, well, actually, Adam Mansfield actually, for his pomp and circumstance, distracted his own man, and now a small package, a roll up there by Kamikaze, almost caught Masked Skull short there, coming in, and Masked Skull cuts him off at the pass again with a kick to the midsection. Adam Mansfield, for all that gusto, for all that blowhard mentality on the apron, almost cost his man, because it looked like Masked Skull had Kamikaze in a pinning combination. Now he just bounces Kamikaze's head off that turnbuckle. Looking to work him into the other corner with that Irish whip. Just velocity from pillar to post. Wear your opponent down. Once again, the head off the turnbuckle. The Masked Skull in complete control. And with favours to boot, courtesy of Adam Muscles Mansfield, his manager, on the outside. Kamikaze looking to break away, and oh man, a stiff, violent knee strike. Caught right in the chest, just cuts him off at the pass. Any momentum he's trying to build, just cut off there, and once again his head off the turnbuckle. You can just see the amount of air that he's trying to suck in, and Kamikaze trying to put the brakes on there, and throws the Masked Skull right into the corner himself. It's all about trying to create a bit of separation here, trying to get your air back so you can build some offense. Clothesline with not much sizzle, as he said, a little bit more in that one, and now Kamikaze looks to build, ducks under the clothesline, and a big atomic drop, and a gorgeous spinning back kick takes Masked Skull into the corner, and now Canada's finest looking to build momentum with the cartwheel back spring elbow. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada's wrestler of the year, goes to work with a huge back body drop on the Masked Skull. He was in the rafters. Now looking for that beautiful springboard crossbody. Is that going to be enough? Is he going to advance? No, the Masked Skull gets his shoulder up, and oh wow, Adam Mansfield. Look, the expression tells it all. Adam Mansfield knows that his man is a hiccup away from losing an opportunity to capture not only silverware but £500, and that's going to go a long way at the bar here at the Stour Centre in Ashford. The Masked Skull escaping beautifully into a roll-up, and now that's a deep roll-up. Didn't really tell, looked like he may have potentially had the tights, and now, oh look at that beautiful running into Curry. Like a flash, just catches Kamikaze around the temple. Masked Skull telling us that Kamikaze is now officially done here. goal. And Kamikaze perched precariously on Brett's rub, and there he goes flying off. And are we going to see the patented Swanton bomb? Could be a little greeting from Dimension X. But the crazy mofo himself, Kamikaze, floats over. Beautiful Swanton. Is that... Oh, come on. Adam Mansfield once again on the ring apron. Oh, wait a minute. We've seen this before. A little bit of twin magic action. Kamikaze is unaware that the masked skull has switched. Number one is out of dodge. He is running for the rafters. Referee Matt Smith is currently dealing with Adam Mansfield, and Kamikaze seems to be aware, but he's been caught with a roll-up. Wait a minute, that's a 3 count. Once again, the masked skulls have paid dividends. How many people does it take? Kamikaze, with the odds stacked against him, had absolutely no chance. Kamikaze knows that was not the original man, the original masked skull in the matchup. Unfortunately, referee Matt Wilson can only call what he sees.